see some hack presentations. It's going to be pretty sweet. But before we go there, I need about 90 seconds to thank all of our sponsors to make this amazing event possible. So let's begin with the API workshop sponsors. Amazon Web Services, Chevrolet, Clover, Dropbox, Evernote, Samsung developers. Now let's turn to the custom award sponsors, the folks who give these awesome prizes at the Hackathon. Chevrolet, Clover, Crunchbase, Elance, Mashery, Microsoft Ventures, New Air, New Relic, Pearson, Pioneer, Shop Style by Pop Sugar, Radium One, Samsung Developers, SAP, ThinkApps, Twilio, Weather Underground, and Yammer. And also, we want to thank those sponsors who provided APIs for our hacking teams, the Hack Day table sponsors. These included Esri Mapping, Nexmo, Retail Me Not, SoftLayer, Storm 8, and ThoughtWorks. And we want to give a special thank you to a media partner who's been a great pal to all of us, the UCSF AMCP chapter. You know who you are. Last but not least, let's thank those sponsors who really know how to warm the heart of a hacker, the food sponsors. ClearSide, Concur, Layer 7, and Saber Labs. Let's have a big round for all the sponsors. Now let me turn over the rest of the day to our amazing hackmasters, Greg Komparik and Jeff McQueen. Here they come.
G'day everybody, how's everyone feeling? So just a quick show of hands for who's having their first hackathon here today? Wow, lots of fresh people, awesome. So for those of you who are fresh or new to the scene, what we're going to do is we're going to run through a demo of everyone who submitted their hacks, and they're going to get 60 seconds each, and it's going to be pretty insane because how many have we got now? 263 hacks have been submitted, which is a record. It's massive. We're well over what we got in New York by about 40%. That was at that point a record, so well done everyone. All right.
So yeah, we're going to be really brutal about your timing. You have 60 seconds. If you go over that, we'll cut your mic. I'm not trying to be jerks, it's just if we give everybody extra time, we're going to be here until Tuesday.
Yeah. We might get out by the end of the week if we give you 60 seconds. We're really tight on time, so we're just going to have to be really brutal. The other thing we want to say is you should all know your presentation numbers. Anyone whose number is less than 30 should already be beside the stage or backstage. For anyone whose number is less than 50, we'd love you to start getting yourself organized and go to the side of stage. And by side of stage, I mean kind of halfway back there in those white curtains. So we can get you set up. There's actually a fair bit of work we've got to do to get you out here and demoing. So if your number's less than 50, start getting ready now.
I've also been asked to announce there's still some stuff in that other room and they're trying to clean it out. If it's in there much longer, it's going to end up in the trash. So if you're in here and you have stuff in there, go get it.
Or it's going to landfill. Cool, so all of this today wouldn't be possible without our amazing judges. Our judges sitting down here in the front row, so when you're up here demoing, make sure you make eye contact and be nice and friendly with our judges. Our list today is really impressive. It's a great who's who of some of the best tech companies in the scene, as well as some folks who've been there and done that before. So we've got April Underwood, who's our Director of Product at Twitter, who's joined us today. We've got Kent Brewster, who's an engineer at Pinterest and an evangelist, and has certainly seen his fair share of hacking, so you've got a hard set of eyes to impress there. We've got Marcy Harris, who's the CEO of Polyvox. We've got Elliot Bizanis, who's a founder of Startup House and also the founder of Startup Bus. And we've also got John Sukoto, who's a partner at New Era Associates at EA.
So just a couple last second suggestions. I know you've probably got your presentations fine-tuned, but if there's any leeway in there, you got 60 seconds, so definitely start with your hack. Say your name real quick if you want to, but you got 60 seconds, and there's always going to be something might go wrong. So always start with your hack. You're going to be using your own laptops or your phones. The projector up here is 1280 by 768 in resolution. If you can run your hack at that resolution, it's probably optimal. You can compensate if you can't drop down to that size, but try and do it. We can work with VGA, 30-pin, lightning cable, HDMI, and then we have the overhead camera over here for if you have a mobile phone that doesn't work with any of the cables that we have. If you're using the overhead camera, just make sure you keep your phone on the surface. Don't pick it up and drop it back down, because I think it's going to just refocus the entire time, and you'll be able to see what's going on. So.
All right. The other thing is, if you've got your phone or something else that normally will put itself to sleep, or whether it's a laptop or a screensaver, turn off any of those power saving functions so that you don't end up putting things to sleep. Just because once you're up here, you're only going to have 60 seconds, and if you blow 30 of that, messing around with getting into a locked-in phone, it's going to be bad luck for you. The other thing is, if you have any technical difficulties or problems, we're going to skip to the next team. This is going to be pretty fast and furious. And the other thing is that the numbers are what the judges are going to use as a reference. So if you've changed your team name after we sort of did the export from the system, basically don't stress about that. The team number is the most important thing, because that's what we're going to use to drive the judging process. All right, well, without any further ado, I think it's time to start the hackathon.
I think so.
First up, we've got team number 2. Are we ready to roll? We are. Excellent. Team number 2.